Hey, GMA students, Shion Chris here. We've made it through another week of stay at home. That means we're another step closer to returning to in-person training. Right now, we're tentatively scheduled to be returning to in-person training at our Webster Dojo on July 6th. Okay? Just so everyone knows, we're not going to be at the same time that we usually are. Parks and Rec is going to be closing at 7 p.m. initially, so our classes are going to be from 6 to 7 p.m. That's a general class. Weather permitting, we'll have an advanced class outside on the lawn afterwards. Our Galway Dojo, we're looking to start up our summer classes, which are almost always outdoors, on July 7th. Okay? So look for announcements coming on those very soon. Okay? We're getting through this, but we still need to take precautions when it comes to our in-person training. So we're going to be asking people when we're indoors at least to be wearing masks. In fact, you're going to have to wear a mask. Okay? You're going to have to sanitize your hands before and after and possibly during. If we're outdoors, we're not going to require you to wear a mask, but we still are going to maintain social distancing in all of our activities until we get through this, and at some point we know we're going to be able to return to partner training, okay, for self-defense and sparring. Until then, though, we'll modify our activities as we have done in the virtual dojo to still meet our training goals. I know this has been a tough time for all of us. You know, maybe some of us even know people that were infected with COVID-19 or maybe infected right now. Okay? We have to lead the way, though, when it comes to fighting this. Okay? We have to be smart and we have to think of everybody else. I know that several of our fellow martial artists are also suffering through this time, and there's been several that have decided to close their doors. In fact, I just heard of another one a little while ago. At least they're closing their doors temporarily. All right? Hopefully they'll be able to return and start their schools back up again. Thank you for watching this video. We're going to get you right back to what you were watching in just a second. But before we do that, we'd like to ask you to hit that subscribe button down here and then ring that bell so that you make sure you get notifications for whenever we add videos to our channel. Also, we'd like to ask you to take a look at our many other channels that we have and subscribe to them as well. Okay, back to your video now. Let's get to this week's challenge. Been trying to come up with different things every week, or at least all the weeks that we issue the challenge. Some of them have been testing ourselves physically, some of them have been testing our skills in the martial arts. Well, this one comes from Sensei Matt. This week was a week where we worked on self-defense. So, our challenge this week is we want you to come up with your own self-defense. Come up with something that you think would be an effective defense. But it's not against just any attack or hold. Okay? We're going to work on the newest one in our long list of self-defenses that we work on. And that is where someone grabs your shoulder from behind or from the side. Okay? Now, it's going to be a little hard for me to demonstrate without an actual partner here. But what I want you to do is imagine that somebody has grabbed my shoulder, we'll say my right shoulder. They happen to be grabbing with their left hand. They're grabbing me like this or like this, either from the side or from the back. Okay? So the one that we practice in class and we test people on when it comes up on their test is this. Remember, grab my right shoulder, okay? What I do is I drop my weight in and strike to the groin. Okay, I've stepped in front of them. My arm loops over theirs, trapping their arm. I then step in with a ridge hand to the throat, continue my step behind, and use a walking takedown. And then I do a finishing strike and a submission. Okay? But there's other things out there. Okay? I want you to see what you can come up with. All right? Now, here's the key things to remember. This is a shoulder grab. And for right now, we're going to work with the cross arm. So it's left hand to right shoulder or right hand to left shoulder. Okay? And another time, we'll work on the parallel side shoulder grab. Okay? So that's your challenge for this week. Okay? What can you come up with? Don't be afraid to try it. We'll give them all a try, and whatever, if they're really good and we find that they work for a lot of people, we're going to add it to our library of self-defenses. Okay? Or maybe we combine a couple different ones from different people into something that we can add to our library of self-defenses. Okay? But the important thing is you get out there and you give this a try. Okay? Don't let me down. All right? Share your videos with me of what you came up with. All right? I'm going to ask that everyone have a great weekend. All right? And remember, we still have our virtual dojo classes next week. Okay? All right. So get those fists up. Show me what you got. Have a great weekend, everybody.
We hope you enjoyed this video. We want you to enjoy all of our videos. We hope that you learn from our instructional videos, are entertained by our demonstrations, and you celebrate our competition and tournaments. Please subscribe to our Golden Eagle Martial Arts channels. And after subscribing, ring the bell down below to make sure you receive notifications when we post new content. Some of our instructional videos are unlisted and can't be found on our channels. You can view those videos by becoming a member of our website, www.jimakarate.com. We look forward to more teaching and entertaining and hope that you will join us. Have a great day.